Let me tell you guys something, right? You might not agree with me with what I'm about to say, but I'm gonna say this. First of all, as a father, I am not jeopardizing my freedom or my life for nobody. In other words, I am not sliding for anybody. You see what I'm saying? Little Durk, he has kids, and he might not ever see his kids again in this lifetime because he wanted to support King Vaughn. He wanted to slide for King Vaughn. And I'm not saying that he is guilty, but when the feds come to get you, they show up with evidence. It's not like the feds don't show up with evidence. And the feds, they have something like a 95% success rate when it comes to prosecuting people. I know that the feds, they have something on Durk. And I'm saying that they have concrete evidence on Durk. But they do have something on Durk. Even if it's not anything tangible. If they have somebody that's going to testify against little Durk, that's going to make it even more difficult for little Durk to win that case. Murder for hire. Conspiracy. He is being charged with conspiracy to commit murder for hire. He wasn't the assailant. He wasn't the actual shooter. But to me, he is just as bad. And I'm not saying that he is guilty. But why would little Durk jeopardize his lifestyle for King Vaughn? Because he wanted to ride for King Vaughn. And I respect the fact that King Vaughn was his best friend. But at the same time, Durk could have used his resources to put King Vaughn's children through college. You see what I'm saying? He would have been better off putting those resources and investing money into King Vaughn's children or child and assisting King Vaughn's family. Sometimes the best revenge is success. Little Durk, he made a very bad move. And this move could be the move that's going to cost him to lose everything, his freedom, his family. Durk is a multi-millionaire. So I don't understand the reason why he would slide like that. He was pushing peace. He was torn. He came from poverty. We know where you came from, Durk. So why do you think that you have a point to prove? King Vaughn is dead. You can't bring him back. And now you might die in prison because you wanted to slide, quote unquote. Who's going to take the rap for this, little Durk? People are going to start singing. Your co-defendants, the people that are accused in this matter with you, they want their freedom. I don't think they want the money. You could offer them $50 million to do a life sentence. They are not going to want to, take the money. They want their freedom. So guys are going to start talking. And if somebody testifies and says that you paid them to put out the hit, you were done. Now, if it's found that you was paying them money to do other things like work for your label and all that, it's a different story. But at the same time, the prosecution still has to prove that you paid the money to put out that hit on Quando Rondo. They have to prove that. But for you to be implicated in this situation does not look good. Because when the feds come, they usually investigate you first before they arrest you. And I'm not saying that you are guilty, but for you to be finding yourself, I shouldn't say finding yourself, you put yourself in this position, this predicament. You put yourself in this predicament. You didn't just find yourself in this predicament. Why are you still associating with gang members? You are a multi-millionaire. They just want to live off of you. That's still immature mentally. They don't have your best interest, they have your pocket. They don't have your back either. Here you are, touring the world, living your dream life. You came from poverty. Your father was locked up for the last 30-something years. He came home to reunite with you. And now, you are facing a lengthy jail sentence if you are found guilty. And I'm not saying that you are guilty, but the feds, they have a very high success rate. The conviction rate is outstanding. You see what I'm saying? If you are guilty, you are guilty. If you are not guilty, you are not guilty. But why would you put yourself in this predicament? Why not take that money and take your resources and invest it in King Von's daughter or his son, his family, to keep his legacy alive? Why would you want to slide as a multi-millionaire? I don't get it. You have everything to lose. You didn't have nothing to gain doing that. And now, you are facing the prospects, the possibility of a life sentence without parole. They're going to give you football numbers if you don't cop a plea. Nah, you pled not guilty. You pled not guilty. But if you are not guilty, God's on your side. But if you pled not guilty and you are guilty, you are going to get some time. Young Thug is out. He won, if you ask me. He has his freedom. He was facing some serious time too. Now, there was a strong chance that he could have beat that case. You see what I'm saying? But he got a deal that he simply couldn't refuse. Because the feds, they wasn't going to allow him to beat that case so easily. Thug pled guilty for a reason. He knows why he pled guilty. I know why he pled guilty. That was his way out. He has been thrown a lifeline. So 15 years of probation is difficult. Being in prison is difficult. He gets to reunite with his family. So what if he can't come to Atlanta? He could still tour, he could still rap. So what if he can't associate with gang members? He could still make millions of dollars doing what he loves. He has his freedom and he has his family, so he won. Yes, 15 years of probation is long. Meek Mill's done what? 10 years of probation. He got through it. And look at Meek today. He has matured. So Young Thug, he could make it too. And I could guarantee you that he's changed this, his mindset and his attitude. Yes, sire. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yes, sire. Bless up. Bless up. Bless up. What are you afraid of? Tell me. Tell me. Tell me. Yes, I eat steak and spurriups and lamb. I like all that. What are you afraid of? Professor. Subscribe to my channel. And if you want to, if you're feeling generous, make a donation. Send it to my PayPal, jamalhassel@hotmail.com. JAMEL@hotmail.com. JAMEL, I'm sorry. JAMELHASSELL@hotmail.com. You can make that donation to my PayPal account via my email. So tell me something. What are you afraid of? Subscribe to my channel too and send me a message. What's going on, everybody? Talk to me. What you think about Young Thug's release? I like it. I like the fact that Young Thug has been released. I love it. He has a new lease on life now. But anyway, look, I'm signing out. Thank you for tuning in.